Previously, Nothram continued to be in the Underdark. Per Arian's request, Iridian used sending to check in on Katara. Being a child, she didn't quite understand the limitations of the spell, and her reply was quickly cut off. Meanwhile, Zallar had a heart-to-heart with his sentient sword, which tried to take control of him, but did not manage. He then admitted to the others that there was a slight chance his sword had been talking to him, and it could be evil. Also, it might have tried to take him over just a few minutes earlier, but it was fine. It was just the once. After some discussion of their options, they decided that leaving the evil sentient sword in the Cobalt Soul's top-secret vault might be a good idea. The following morning, Iridian used sending again to explain to Katara how the spell actually worked. He then cast True Seeing on himself to take a closer look at Zallar's sword, which turned out to be a demon prince. The group decided that the whole lock it up and throw away the key plan still seemed like the best option. After an uneventful day, Iridian sent a message to Cal to let them know to meet the group in 8 hours. He then spent essentially the rest of his spell slots going back and forth with Katara, who eventually confirmed that she was safe and that she'd forgive Aerith for stealing Arian from her in exchange for flowers, at which point Nothram as a whole had to explain to a somewhat oblivious Arian that Katara very clearly had a crush on him and had for some time. The group, minus Saris, then decided to take shots of the very alcoholic booze that they were specifically told only to sip, preferably with water. While both Gwei and Zallar were fine after taking their shots, the other three regretted their life choices the next morning when they woke up with massive hangovers, a level of exhaustion, and a very, very disappointed Cal staring at them. The group made their way through the twisting passages of the Underdark, eventually realizing that Cal might have been downplaying their ability to take care of themselves when they were revealed to be a shadow monk. Thanks to a series of very lucky stealth rolls, as well as pass without trace, the group made it safely to the vault without encountering anything dangerous, including the beholder that the DM was obviously somewhat sad she didn't get to throw at the group. They were greeted by Vord, the vault's dwarven caretaker, who was very excited to see people. After extracting promises from Nothram that they wouldn't try to leave with anything, he took them to the back room, where they then began searching. Saris and Zallar found a scroll with information about Orcus, left by Arcanist Allura Vysoren, and after the two of them quickly read and memorized as much as possible, Zallar asked Vord for permission to destroy it, so that the information in it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. Nothram spent a significant amount of time searching through the vault, researching various topics, before finally getting some sleep. During that time, Cal told Arian that the group needed to speak to Madame Elda and Amon about the various magical items and such that they were looking for in order to help them, and they seemed to think that she would be interested in the Hammer of Thunderbolts that the group had found. Zallar then came over with his greatsword, and after the words evil and sentient came out of his mouth, Vord appeared beside him as if by magic to eagerly tell him that there was a special vault for things like that had been built a century before and never used. He would be very, very happy to take care of it. While Zallar and Vord put the sword in the vault, Cal gave Arian some more information about what to expect from Madame Elda, including some warnings about what to or to not say in front of her. And that's where we left off.